Good morning, dear students. So today we are going to discuss about trapezium and rhombus. So let us start with the first topic, that is area of the trapezium. So the properties of trapezium we already have discussed. It's opposite, one pair of opposite side is always parallel and another pair is non-parallel. So here A and B, these sides are opposite to each other, and this pair is parallel to each other. And here we have small h. This will be the perpendicular distance between side A and B. Perpendicular distance means it will always make 90-degree angle with the base B. So what about the area of the trapezium? Area of the trapezium is always equal to half into h into bracket start A plus B bracket closed. Here A plus B is going to represent the sum of parallel sides and h will be the perpendicular distance. Now let us start with the question number 8. Here in this question, the parallel sides of the trapezium are in the ratio form. Actually its exact length is not given, and the distance between the parallel sides, it's also given, that is 10 centimeter. So what will be 10 centimeter? It will be the value of h. If the area of the trapezium is 350 square centimeter, find the length of the parallel sides. So let us start the question. We'll start with the trapezium only. In a trapezium, the ratio of the parallel sides is given, that is 2:5. So let us assume the first side length is 2x and second will be 5x, and the distance between parallel side, that means small h, is equal to 10 centimeter. Area is also given, so area will be equal to 350 square centimeter. Now we'll just use the formula here. So formula is half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them is equal to 350 square centimeter. So this will be half into, we'll do the substitution now. Sum of the parallel sides will be 2x plus 5x, and the distance between them is 10, which is equal to 350. So here 2x and 5x are like them, just add both the values. This will be 7x, and we need to find out the value of x, so just take these all values to the another side. This will be 352 will go up and the remaining values will go down. Perform the cutting method, and after this calculation we are going to get x is equal to 10. So what is going to be the length of first side? It will be 2 into 10, that is 20 centimeter, and the second side length is 50 centimeter. In the same way, we have the second question number 9. Find the area of the trapezium, and this figure is already mentioned in the question. So here two sides are already given, which are parallel to each other, CD and AB. And here, according to the question, we need to find out the area. For the area, we need length of two parallel sides and perpendicular distance between those two sides. But in the question you can see the perpendicular distance is missing. This distance is not given. So how can we find out the perpendicular distance? So first of all, just make the perpendicular from the point C on the base AB, and once you will make it, it has divided the full figure into two parts. So here you can see the first part, and this part shape is actually a triangular. So this is right a triangle just because CD is perpendicular to AB. So in a right triangle, dear students, we can apply Pythagoras theorem, and by using Pythagoras theorem we can easily find out the value of CD. So here CB length is already given in the question. And what about CD? CD we need to find out. This is going to be the perpendicular of the right triangle, when CB is the hypotenuse. But what about DB? So here, if I'm going to subtract 14 and 8, we'll get the length of DB. Just substitute the values. See here, 10 square is equal to 6 square plus P square. So just do the calculation and you will get the value of P, which is 8. And after that, we can find out the area of the trapezium easily. So this is going to be half into sum of parallel sides into perpendicular distance. Just substitute all the values and you will get the answer, that is 88 square centimeter. Now the next topic is the rhombus. So here, if you need to find out the area of a rhombus with the help of diagonals, I hope the term diagonal is clear to everyone. Whenever we are going to join the opposite vertices of any closed figure, we are going to get its diagonal. So these are the opposite vertices. So when you will join these two opposite vertices, you will get D1 and one more pair of opposite vertices we have. So by joining these two vertices, you are going to get D2. So what is going to be the area of the rhombus? It will be D1 into D2 divided by 2 unit square. Now let us discuss the second topic, that is rhombus. The rhombus is a closed shape made up with the 4 equal sides. Here in the diagram you can see D1 and D2. These will represent the diagonals of the rhombus, and the diagonals we can get by joining the opposite vertices of the closed figure. And here, if you need to find out the area of the rhombus, it is always equal to D1 into D2 divided by 2 square unit. And for the perimeter, we just need to multiply side by 4. So that will be 4 into A, and A will be the side of rhombus. Now let us solve one question by using these formulae. Find the area of the rhombus whose diagonals are 12 centimeter and 16 centimeter, and also find its perimeter. So area we can find out easily, just because in case of area we need diagonal D1 and D2. So diagonal D1 is 12 centimeter, D2 is 16 centimeter. So apply the formula, half into D1 into D2, and substitute the values, and after cutting you are going to get 96 square centimeter. And for the perimeter, we need side of the rhombus. So how can we find out the sides? So here we need to use some properties of the rhombus. Always remember the diagonals of the rhombus, they will bisect each other, means they will divide each other into 2 equal parts, and they are going to intersect each other at 90-degree angle. So, okay, once we'll make the diagonals in the rhombus, it will divide the full rhombus into 4 equal parts, and the shape of each part is right triangle. And in the right triangle, see, the base and perpendicular is known to us. Full length of the first diagonal is 16, so OD will be 8 centimeter, and another side it will be, that is AO, it will be equal to 6 centimeter, because 12 divided by 2 will be 6 centimeter. So easily we can apply here Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, h square will be equal to base square, that is 8 square, plus p square, that is 6 square. So 8 square and 6 square will give us, the sum is equal to 100. So AD square will be equal to 100. That means AD will be equal to 10 centimeter. So we can say that side of the rhombus is 10 centimeter. So with the help of side, now we can find out the perimeter. Perimeter will be equal to 4 into side, that is 4 into 10, 40 centimeters. So perimeter of the rhombus is equal to 40 centimeters. So question number 10 part 2 is going to be homework.